Are you running out of activities to do with your kids this summer? Or maybe you're looking for a new idea for date night. Or maybe you just want something fun to do with your friends. Well, the Columbus Museum of Art can solve all those dilemmas. Joining me with a look at the museum and what they have to offer visitors is Nancy Colvin with the Columbus Museum of Art. Nancy, nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us, Gail.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget what a gem we have in our museum in our city. We really do take it for granted, and we forget to go visit.
This is true, but this is an incredibly exciting year to visit the museum. We've just had a multi-million-dollar renovation of our Richard M. and Elizabeth M. Ross building. We've got a new Center for Creativity, and right now, thanks to a grant from PNC Arts Alive, we have free admission all of July and August.
What about the renovation? What can people expect to see if they haven't been there recently?
For one of the most noticeable things will be our Derby Court, where we have a lot of special events, weddings,
yes, it's beautiful.
other things. Well,
it's even more beautiful?
It is more beautiful. There was a lot of acoustical problems in there, but we also had the ceiling on that didn't quite work with the architecture, so now it's been removed. We have a vaulted skylight.
Oh, beautiful.
We raised the floor 44 inches so you're able to access the court without having to go up or down stairs. So that's really important for a lot of people. And these are some of our galleries that have been completely refurbished and reimagined. And one of the great things about it is we've also rehung the collection in a way that is thematic. So you've got different types of art. You've got your old masters hung with contemporary photography, and it's a new way to look at the collection.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
It really is great.
And then we talk about hands-on, and there are things for kids, there are things for families to do with your Summer Fun initiative.
There are, and actually there's something for families year-round. Our new Center for Creativity is 18,000 square feet on our first level, and there's a new area called the Wonder Room, which is absolutely amazing. And one of the great things about it is that it incorporates actual works of art. And you're kind of seeing a picture there of, there's a piece of work in the background that is called the Big Head. And there's metal forms there that then families can take these magnetized kitchen utensils and make their own faces on it. It's really, really wonderful. But it's also a fantastic way to explore your creativity.
Why is it important for the museum? Why does the museum feel it's important to offer these sorts of hands-on activities? Is it a way to get folks to visit and then to, learn a little bit more about art themselves?
It's also a way to get them to engage with the art. Art isn't just about a piece of work that's hanging on a wall. It's the experience you have with it. It's the way that it makes you feel. It's the things that it makes you think about. And one of the things that we're really focused on is this idea of creativity and how important it is in our lives and how many ways we express it without even thinking about it. So as you're going through the museum, you're sitting there's a puzzle, and you're working the puzzle, and all of a sudden you realize that that's actually the work of art that's up on the wall, and you take a little more time to look at it and think about it.
Do you think that sometimes the museum, too, can be intimidating for folks, so they put off that visit because they're not quite sure what to do when they get there, what to expect, how to react?
I think that that's true for a lot of people, but the way that we've redone the museum and the way that we've integrated these connectors in all the galleries. There, in some place, in our Love and War gallery, you'll find a battleship game. You'll find puzzles. You'll find we have these wonderful twist tie activities that get you to make your own sculpture. So these are kind of ways to make people feel a little more comfortable, a little more engaged, and keep them coming back and experiencing the museum.
And it's not just in the summer. I mean, we want to make that point, too. You do have special activities this summer, but it goes all year long.
It is something that we embrace year-round. So right now we're getting ready to gear up for Columbus's 2012 bicentennial, and we've got a series of exhibitions. We started out with Street Talk, Amina Robinson's Mount Vernon Avenue, and it's a way of celebrating a local artist.
Yes,
and
she's wonderful.
She is amazing, and the way that she's documented some of the Columbus neighborhoods is just fantastic, and it keeps that kind of conversation going. But this fall, we're launching, we're moving into the bicentennial with a special exhibition by Caravaggio. His works are incredibly rare. This is going to be the only U.S. venue for this piece.
Wow.
And it's only through our sister city relationship with Genoa, Italy, that we were even able to bring it to Columbus. So it's incredibly important for us.
It is incredibly important for the city and for folks in the city to realize what we have here and to take that time to visit. And that you open your doors and say, come on, come see us.
We want everyone to come down. We want everyone to have an experience at the museum and be able to appreciate that we're holding these treasures in trust for them. It's not about the building. It's not about those things. It's about everything that we can do for the community.
Good thoughts. Nancy, thank you. Nice to have you here.